This is a video for anyone interested in fencing, be it classical, HEMA, or modern sport fencing. Uh, our club is very small, and about half and half who want to do historical type of things or Olympic type of things, but due to the cost of everything, really the Olympic gear is just much more affordable for everyone, especially where I deal with kids and parents are the ones forking out the money. So for Sabre, because we have you know some young guys and gals who want to do some more historical things, I made up a rule set that might interest anyone who is into swords as a hobby. So feel free to leave your critiques anywhere where that is an option. Really like to know people's thoughts on these rules. Basically, we remove right of way as an attack, which is pretty bold. So the only way to get attack priority now with our custom rule set is to get a parry, and once you parry, you have a limited amount of riposte priority, and it lasts for 2 advances with a finisher. So you parry an attack, you have priority for a double advance, lunge, flunge, or 2-step flesh, and that kind of allows for the whippy nature of the Olympic foil to be able to land a more kind of historically leaning riposte. So hopefully that translates well in the video. I had to tape the forts of the sabers because my eyes just can't track in real time the bare saber blades. It's very hard for me, and I'm sure it's that way for a lot of people, especially parents, grandparents. So I just use gaffer tape, neon gaffer tape. I'm sure someone could think of something real clever, like a heat shrink rubber wrap, that you heat it and it really shrinks down on the blade. That'd be really cool because it probably would last a lot longer than the tape. I really like the neon. It shows where the fort is, where you're going to be parrying. We're going to be looking for those parries because of the parries the only way to get priority.
Ready, fence.
So, and a riposte is worth 2 points. So you parry and you land one of those, you get 2 points. A regular attack is just worth 1 point.
2, 4.
Just because of how light these sabers are,
Ready,
you could just throw attack and attack and attack, rapid fire, and land something. So we couldn't add weight, but we could add kind of a psychological weight. So we really moved that legalistic balance over to the defensive side. So it's almost like you took Olympic saber and you flipped it on its head, in a sense. So there's that. So because there's no attack priority, you have what's called target hierarchy, being the mask. So in the event of a simultaneous hit, if someone hit the mask and there was no parry involved, the one who hit the mask would receive the point over the person who hit anything lower than the mask. And we kind of got that from single stick. I guess the historical rule for that was like whoever was bleeding an inch from the head, or if blood dripped down to their white shirt, they would the person who caused that would be the winner. So we borrowed that. Because there is no attack priority, there had to be something to make attacking worthwhile. So we have a target hierarchy. In like doubles, because we're worried again the weapons are so light and so quick, you can double out to a loss if you have 2 consecutive simultaneous hits, that would be both fencers forfeiting the bout. So say they both hit the mask at the same time, no parries involved, that counts as, 1. And then they go again, they both hit, like say one hit the arm, one hit the chest, there's no target hierarchy or parry involved, so that'd be another simultaneous. We would count that as a double loss. So I don't know if a lot of people like that, but again, we had to have some psychological weight to the rules because of the lightweight reality of the weapon. And all footwork is legal. They can flesh. There's no modern saber restrictions. Can't do body contact. Oh yeah, going back to that parry priority, that just protects them from simultaneous hits upon the riposte. So it doesn't protect them from like a single touch from the opponent as they're doing their prep and launch for that. So it only protects for a very short amount of time from a double hit. And I'm not a very good YouTuber because that's not what I am, but I just thought I'd post these rules and the footage and see what people thought of this. What you see are some college USFA rated fencers trying these rules for the first time ever. They're not historically trained. They are very competitive, very good at what they do. So it was really cool that they were so open-minded to try this, pretty much going in cold. So and you can see the rules, it changes what they would do because they took the rules to heart, and it almost looks like less rigid classical in a sense, which was kind of cool to see. You can see in the beginning it was very stationary and quick, and then once they got comfortable with it, they started moving around more, and that was really cool to see. So a huge shout out to the Blade Society, and also some HEMA professionals such as Russ Mitchell, big shout out, and Rob Childs, big shout out. They reviewed and gave me their feedback, and whether I listen to it or not, I'll leave that kind of ambiguous because I don't want blame to fall on them. If you don't like it, blame me. I probably didn't understand what they were trying to tell me. But if you like it, huge shout out to them because they took some time that they didn't need to hear me out and on what I was trying to do. So it's this is objective-based saber, no subjectivity, and I think people really like it so far that I've tried it out. So feel free to adopt that in your free play. It's not a substitute or a replacement of Olympic fencing or any HEMA classical things. It's just another fun rule set to train those parries. So go have fun. Thank you.